Hello my darlings and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna have a salt reading. Many of you wanted a salt reading from me. I didn't do it for a while, but today I felt the need to do it, including the energies that happening right now are very intense, and you may need a certain cleansing, and salt is always about cleansing, removing negative energies. And today I found a couple drawings from my old art school that we did some assignments, and I felt like, why not? Why wouldn't you choose something from those drawings? So you're gonna have two options here. This will be pile number one. If you feel drawn to this image somehow, some reason, then you may choose pile one. If you are drawn to this one, which somehow has a vibe of the painting Starry Nights, right? Then you may choose this one. Or you can watch both. Also, we're gonna have an extended reading on this one. Some of you asked for extended readings because you wanted more information, more details. And today, whatever I channel, I'm gonna do one video for both, for extended reading. It will depend on what we'll actually see, and that's what we're going to concentrate in our extended reading, okay? So let's start with pile number one. Let me just set the camera, right? Okay. Hello pile one, whoever chose this drawing. Let's see what the salt today would like to tell you, what kind of information you need to know. Anything that you need to know right now, today, in general. You may not see that much because it's through camera. I can see, I'm channeling, so you may just listen. But I already see some letters. For some reason, I feel like somebody wants to write you a message here, like someone's writing letters. It could be your guides, your ancestors. They want to give you a certain message. It could be about a person. It could be about some upcoming event information. Let's see, what is this about? Let me finish first and then I'm gonna look through it, okay? Okay, pile number one. What can I say? I see that you will have a certain love situation here. For many of you, it's about love. Not all the reading, but I'm catching that someone is trying to write you a message. I hear that their writing could have a different language vibe, or even then if they write in your language, the letters could be different, or the way they write is different. Something about, even if they type, this is for you to recognize who this person is. When they type, they may have make mistakes throughout their typing because it's not their original language, or because for some of you, their language requires a different I hear a different interpretation. Like, for example, if it's gonna be like Asian letters, right? They're not coming from left to right, for instance, they're coming from up to down. Or maybe some Latin letters that will be in between the words, or extension of something. Interesting. I see like those pins over here, like somebody may be making a certain research, or you writing a certain it could be a book, it could be you writing something, you're making notes, or you're making, it could also mean you making certain clarity of your life or of your situation. Soon you will be able to see clarity in your situation, because you're gonna see everything as it is. It's basically your eyes will be open to the situation. You're gonna say, okay, that's what it is, that's what probably I'm supposed to do. For some of you, you're making plans. For others, you have two options here. You have two options, and for interesting. Look, 1, 2, and there's also 3 over here, which also looks like infinity sign. So the universe, your guides, your angels, they want to say you have infinite possibilities how to resolve this, or how to make this happen, how to manifest. But you only looking at several options. You don't really look more or wider into the situation. Or maybe you're stuck on some person and the universe is telling you there are multiple other options that you can look through. This is not your only option, especially if it's about love. And about the person who is writing something to you or whatever, soon you will have a communication with them of a certain communication in a certain way. But more I hear like writing mode, you're gonna write. Okay, what else? Someone is really sad about a recent situation with you. For some, you've been into some meta situation where a person and you were, either you didn't understand each other, or you didn't hear them right, or you didn't pay attention to them, or enough attention. You didn't give them, maybe you didn't give them any clarity. Someone is really sad here. They're not upset, but they said that you like didn't notice them or something. You didn't I hear for some of you, maybe you didn't like their post, or maybe they are you and them are social media, and you didn't like their post or something. They're kind of sad about this. It's like you skipped them. For some it's literal, for some it's metaphorically speaking. You skipped someone, and they want attention. They want your yeah, it's like they want you to be the judge of something. Maybe they sent you a certain paperwork and you never looked through it, or they sent you something to read and you never even opened. It's like you ignored someone in their understanding of this. Interesting. I also see a heart over here full of love. And I also see, it's like for me right now, like mountains here, right? I want to say your future, or your potential love, or your true love is somewhere near mountains, could be literal, or your love will overcome all the mountains, all the boundaries, all the problems. It will overcome many things that usually breaks people's trust. Those situations can, make people, fall apart, breakups. But your love, whoever is resonating with this specific message, will overcome all those obstacles because you believe that it's possible, or you believe in yourself, or your future partner and you will go through certain situations that no obstacle will be on the way to your love. I even heard all the curse will be broken. Everyone who wanted bad, who wished the worst for you, their spell will be broken. Their negativity will be broken. I even hear third parties will be broken apart for you guys to be together. And I'm not saying in a negative way. I'm saying because for those people who really truly love each other on both sides, everything around will start falling apart, and you will start seeing it in the upcoming months. Hear me out, pile one. You will start seeing situations around you. It's like they're starting to build up on you, or like they start to match you. How do I explain it? It's like if before you've seen some obstacles, or before you said, no, this is I don't want, or this is not right for me, or this shouldn't be that way, and you're not really doing anything. You just see, oh, next week or month, you like, oh, this obstacle just went away on its own. It just was resolved like that. I didn't have to be involved. And then the next week there is something else happen, and you're like, oh, now it's in my favor. And you're gonna be even surprised like how things start working out for you without you touching anything. You know why? Because you're not trying to ruin anything in order to be happy. You don't have to break in order to build. The situations that shouldn't be there, they will break on its own, on their own. You wouldn't even be involved here. And you will be just observing from afar how things are going into your favor. And even things that when you're gonna say, oh, lost cause, right? But no. And I swear right now my clock 3:33. Okay? As a confirmation. Maybe you've seen many trees lately. Maybe it also a call from your ancestors, which 3 also means. What else for you? Pile number 1. I see a chat or like people chatting together, 3 people like with a cup of tea, or I don't see this as alcohol drinks. It could be, but for most of you it's like a nice tea party with someone you will have soon, or you just had. This tea party will be awkward. I don't know why. It will be awkward because maybe somebody will invite you, a person maybe who you never interacted close, that close before, or a person that you didn't expect from to call you for a tea or to have a conversation with you. Somebody's calling you for a certain, I hear merge together. And this is around 3 people. Could be a bit less, could be a bit more, but it's kind of a gesture that's going to be for some reason awkward for you. But you will have lots of fun. It's not that it's awkward and you don't want to go there. No, it's just awkward, but you taking the chance. I even hear many news you will hear about yourself there, or about someone else. I don't know. I don't see like pure gossip in there. No, it's more like a nice conversation, and you will be surprised of people that will attend this conversation, because even if you knew these people before, you would see a different side of those people. Okay. What else? I see a person with a beard over here. Okay, with a beard, or they have some hair. It's a man that has some hair, face hair, and they maybe have big eyes, or they have a glasses on them. It's like a professor or a person that somehow have a certain knowledge, or they're very good at what they're doing. And I hear conversation between you and this person. And this is kind of loud conversation. It's like they're trying to explain themselves. They talk more, you listen. If this is not you, if I didn't describe you here, then them. They are talking loud, but not because they want to be disrespectful. It's because they want you to hear them out for some reason. They want you to hear them out. It doesn't have to be a man with a beard exactly like I described, right? But for some of you it could be literally like that. And they're trying to tell you something. The louder they are, the more they feel you don't get them. But we will look deeper into this situation in our extended reading, okay? Let's see this way. Some of you will be repeating certain movements, like acting in some way. Maybe performing something, maybe rereading a certain chapter several times to memorize something. Maybe literal actions like you're gonna have some sport classes or music classes, dance classes. You're gonna repeat some movements. Could also be intimacy for some. You're gonna have lots of it soon. But more I hear attention to details. You memorizing something, or you trying to recall something, or you... It's like, imagine you didn't play piano if you played ever. And you cannot recall how you did it before. You didn't play for years, and you sit and you start playing, and during the road you start recalling which note goes next, or what's how to make this music beautiful. Interesting. Pile number 1, did you know that somebody who is not single has feelings for you? Somebody who is not available has feelings for you. I see a third party situation, but it's not on your side. Someone else's heart. And it feels like they want to share this heart of their own. I have half of the heart over here, and the other half is somewhere else. And look at those initials here. I see letter C, letter S, letter B over here for some. Maybe it's like something you can put together even. I don't know if you know who this person is, or if they have feelings for you. What someone is sharing their heart with you, or they trying to put their heart together for one person, but they cannot because it drags them towards you. They have strong feelings for you and they fight them. It's nothing that they really want. It bothers them. Again, I don't know why it shows me that, but someone is struggling here to for some reason they feel like they have to share their heart. Like it bothers. This person is not used to that, or they very honest. It's like they never thought it's gonna happen to them like that, and they don't know what to do with those feelings. My candle right now has actually started crying when I'm talking about it. You know, I just want to show you a little bit. Another thing I wanna tell you, pile number one, before I finish for you, and again, you may watch the extended video for more details with the tarot cards I'm gonna use. I see something's coming, but later. It's like more into the future. You will have a new thing to resolve, to worry about, to care for. Something or someone is coming into your life, I hear, after 4 months or so from now. And the universe is preparing you right now for it. Somehow, some reason it's preparing you. You will figure out when it's actually here. It's like, imagine the universe sent you a package and said, listen, it will come to you in 4 months. You don't know what's there until you open it, but it's on the way. So certain package, for some even double package or two things together. I don't know what it means, guys. It's gonna happen later. This is not here and now. And the universe tell me right now, don't open these packages. Don't tell them what's inside, because I'm gonna look at the extended, and right now my guides say don't tell them what's inside. It's just let them know it's on the way. It's shipped. I hear your package is ready to be shipped. But it's gonna happen in number 4. This is not 4 weeks, 4 months. This is you're not ready for it, or I hear even they heavy. Not heavy, of course, understand this is metaphorically we're speaking, right? This is heavy, maybe for some literally, I don't know, but right now it's gonna be heavy on you. If I'm gonna open the truth for you right now, it's gonna be heavy for you. Not in a bad way. I don't feel a bad negative vibe. I feel very positive vibe. But right now, today, it's gonna be too much for you. But when it's time, you're gonna be ready. Wow, how mysterious this reading is. Pile number 1. I think I'm gonna be done with you here. Yeah, someone is worrying about you here. I see an image of a person like sitting like that and worrying. This is not you. I see a couple people here. They are thinking about you a lot, and everyone for their own reasons. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna move this here nicely, and you can go to the extended video on my website in the box down below. Click on it, and it's gonna be 2 piles together in there, okay? Thank you, guys. Let me know in comments, and I'm going for pile number 2. Just a second. Okay. Hello, pile 2, whoever chose the second image. Let's see what kind of information you need to know right now, okay? Pile 2, please. Now look, pile number 2. Why I want to say you are very unique. Not that other pile is not unique. No, I mean your guides chose you. Sorry, you see, even when I start talking, somebody wants to interrupt me. And I want to say that somebody doesn't want you to know the truth, by the way. Just give me one moment. Somebody doesn't want you to know the truth, but your guides want to tell you here that you've been chosen to, you see, it's like the hand goes towards the highest, why I want to say bridge, tower, to the highest mountain I wanted to say, but something about bridge, or there is a bridge or a certain high tower. Okay, anyways, your guides, they sending you a certain gift. It could be in a form of money. It could be in a form of high position at your work. Suddenly you get, you know, you'll go up the stairs in your career. You'll get a higher position at work. You will maybe suddenly get your diploma or your I hear PhD or something. Maybe you tried many times, didn't work, and suddenly you get it. You get something here. Or suddenly you start a business and it's gonna go up the hill. But this is a fast movement. This is like the universal hand towards you to give you this gift. Why? This is not just because. And that's why you're special, I'm saying. This gift is not coming just because the universe wants you to, you know, enjoy and spend all this money. No. They want you to share. But with which way? Where you help this world in some way. Help the people, help the environment. Even when you help yourself with something, I hear you help others too. Maybe others will take example of you, of how you are, who you are, or what you do. Or the information that you will be given to other people. Maybe guidance, maybe some teaching, providing some medical help if you work in the medical field. Or opening a business that will, for instance, you're gonna sell some, I don't know, crystal jewelry that is gonna help people to recharge, to remove their, you know, negative energy. Those are all examples. It could be literally anything. For some, help the environment, because a lot of blue here going on. Water. Maybe you're gonna create some, I don't know, product that will help people to hydrate. It could even be that way. So that's why you will be given a chance to somehow help the world. But they want to tell you that you shouldn't forget the reason why you get this gift. And remember, this is a general reading. Many people will, thousands of people will watch this reading. Does it mean all thousands are going to be the same situation? No. But for those who you feel it resonates with you, or somehow you feel it's coming, then pay attention to your steps after you get the opportunity. Whichever opportunity it is, it could be anything. What else I see here? Summary of you. I see two people over here, right? Maybe you and your partner, you and your parent, you and your child, even maybe you and your dog or cat. you're going on a trip. You're going on a trip for 2 or 3 days. Look, 1, 2, 3. It's a kind of short trip. You're going somewhere basically. This trip will be very memorable for you and for the other person. It could be more than 2 people, but for most of you it's 2 people going. This will be very memorable trip, because too many things will start happening when you're there. Mystical things, inspiring things, activities could be for some. It will depend, especially at night, because remember I told you this picture somehow resembles the painting of the Starry Nights. Maybe you're gonna look at the sky. But something interesting will be there. Something to think about after it's done. I also see a face of a person, right? This person is kind of mad at you. They're looking down more, because you're looking up here, right? And they're looking down. I don't see you and this person talking. It's like there is a wall between you two, right? And this person, they could have round eyes or something yellow, maybe, I don't know, something maybe, you know, sometimes the eyes, like they have this yellow around them, just for some. So this person is kind of aggressive or mad or upset. They look down, which tells me they look into the past. They reviewing the past. And because they're in your reading, they reviewing life with you, or what happened between you two. They reviewing even how things fell apart with you. And we're gonna look a little bit deeper into these two in your extended reading. But I see someone is I don't see that they can hurt you or they, you know, trying to do something, but someone is not happy with what happened. If they're not happy with the outcome, they're not, yeah, even here they're not happy with their own life. They're an unhappy person. And funny thing, they're not willing to do anything about it. They're just gonna be there, like at least in the upcoming future, they're just gonna be there. Continue. I don't know why I felt like I want to remove this energy for some reason. Unintentionally, guys. Just want to cleanse you from this energy. This person, they're just into their own thoughts, into their own madness, if it recently happened, for instance, or they're still upset. You know who they are. But you left a mark on their life. Not they left a mark on your life. Even if they did, you are only maybe thinking about positive parts of this. They're thinking about the negative parts of it. Or you maybe already moved on, but they didn't. What else? What else you need to know? And look, I have a crescent moon, and over here is also a crescent moon. Maybe something will be happening during the crescent moon, especially if you're watching right now. New moon is coming soon. It's gonna be very intense, by the way. I don't know exactly why it shows me 2 times here. Or whenever you watch this reading, it's a timeless reading. Pay attention to what will be happening 3 days before and 3 days after the new moon. The next new moon that you will have. Maybe it's already happening. But something intense is gonna happen. Something interesting. For some of you, you will even go somewhere where there will be only nature. blue sky and stars and the moon. And you're just gonna hear birds singing, because even the music right now was just making no music, just like I heard some birds and insects. Maybe you're gonna spend the night in a camp, for example. But the energies will be very intense, as I said. I also see someone is saying goodbye to you. It's like they are waving hands at you, saying goodbye. But this is not, don't worry, it's like if you with somebody, everything's great, and you worry, oh, now they're gonna leave me. No, this is not that kind of goodbye. It could also be goodbye to the old life of yours, to the previous boundaries I hear of yours. It's like, or maybe someone who you didn't, maybe some friend of yours or relative will move to another city or town or country, and they will say goodbye. But this is not a painful goodbye. It's more of a shift. It's a shifting energy going on here, okay? So that's about that. Now let's look if there anything else, and we're gonna go to the extended video over here for you, pile number 2, okay? No, I don't feel like watch this way. Okay. Another thing I see, some of you will spend lots of time next to the computer or your laptop or some screen. Maybe at work you have a certain screen next to you, or a window or a glass that you will be looking through a lot. Either you're gonna work a lot soon in the upcoming days or weeks, or as I said, you will be observing something through the screen, through the window, or somebody will be sitting at some, I don't know, doctor's office or somewhere that is like where you can observe what's happening behind the room, like behind the window, behind the glass. I don't know why you will be looking at that. This will be your personal observation, I hear. For some reason, you will find yourself in some place, or it's at your house if you are working with your computer, right? But some insights will start coming to you during this moment, or you will see images on a window, on a door, or whatever it is on the screen that will be like, I even hear revolutionary for you. You like when you look and say, oh my god, all this time I was searching for an answer, or all this time I tried to understand why this happened, and now you just have the answer on this wall, on this screen, on this TV, on this computer, or on this glass or window. You see something. Either you see something, or you just look at it and you know, you like into your head and you see things in your head, like you imagining them. Okay, something interesting, some insights will come to you during this time. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go to the extended video. You can go into box down below and press on the link. I'm gonna have 2 piles in one video on my website. Please view if you want. If you resonated somehow, or you want deeper understanding of this reading, we'll do that. Thank you guys. I love you all, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.